right, so it looks like there are some drama going on between Zoe and Chin Diamond now. Apparently, they was real close on Love and Hip Hop Miami. They was trying to make music together, and they was doing live on social media and everything like that. But it looks like things had happened. I guess they got into a little altercation and they stopped being friends. But Zoe decided to go on her TikTok live and spill some tea on Chin Diamond. So this is what she had to say.
Look like me, I know she not judging me for being big. That was a big thing for me. Like when I first came in this circle, everybody was like, if they didn't say it, they was looking at me crazy, treating me different. So it's like it finally felt good to have somebody around who looked just like me. Like she's big. We don't look the same in the face, but she's beautiful too. She's a big girl. She rap. We have similarities. So when she told me about the thing and she was like, oh, I'm not doing that, I'm like, I really like this girl. It made me genuinely appreciate her. Little did I know that tables was gonna turn. So we ended up linking up like outside of Love and Hip Hop. I would do her hair for free. I would tell her, oh, just tip me this and that. Like I'm not gonna charge you for real, because it's like, we're getting paid for the show. I don't really need like $100. I mean, money is money, but I don't need $100 from one of my cast members. Like I could help you out with your hair. I remember when I first started the show and I had this friend, she do hair so good, and me and her, we not even talking right now to this day, because every time, first of all, when I first did Love and Hip Hop, it was chaotic, it was a mess, like, because they didn't really know what to do with me, and because I didn't really know people like that, and we was just coming off of COVID, they would have me doing like, it'll be a scene right here, and then they'll be like, oh, we gotta, because we film, and then they submit it to production. So once they submit it to production, production goes ahead with their feedback, and they let you know what they want you to do. So in real time, let's say you did a scene and then production feel like you missed something out, you would have to wear that same outfit, the same hair, just so you could punch in with that scene. If y'all follow me, if y'all get what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Yeah, I used to do hair, girl. I was one of them girls. I had a whole shop in Miami that Kelvin got me. I had a whole suite, a corner office. It was nice and everything. I decorated it. I was living in my shop when I got on Love and Hip Hop. I was living out my shop, because Love and Hip Hop don't pay you until the first check airs, or at least before the first check. Love and Hip Hop don't pay you until the first episode airs. Well, at least when I first got there, that's what it was. So I was still going through my little things when I was filming for the show, because you got to do the contract, you got to wait till the money drop, like you got to do all that. But life was slowly but surely getting better for me. So damn, y'all got to keep me on track, bro, because if we keep talking about different things, then I'm gonna forget. So basically, scripted for real. If that's what you got from it with your small brain, babes, I'm gonna let you pack that up and settle in with it. I don't care. That's how I saw you when you supposed to be doing hair. Was it big money? Yeah, it was a life change, like enough to get you settled in. Better than a 9 to 5. It was to me it was good money, because obviously it's more than what a real job will pay you while you were living out your shop. Yeah, when I first started, not while I was filming the whole time, because Kelvin ended up getting me an apartment. I was staying at the apartment while I was filming as well. I'm just saying, like, the first few days it was hard for me because I was still waiting for the transition. Like I had just paid a deposit for the apartment. I was waiting on them to give me the keys. Like, it was probably like, I would say the first week of me filming, I was still going through my homelessness. So I had to talk about all these different things, and it was literally still happening in that time. So it's not like I was homeless for the whole month, but they still caught me in the midst of that transition, like right before Kelvin got the apartment. So yeah, I remember the first episode of seeing you who do your makeup is so pretty. Charnay, you get my respect for being honest too. Of course, that ain't nothing but God. Because if God ain't take me out of the situation, I would have been embarrassed to tell y'all. So he give me this personality so y'all could trust in him and know that if he could do it for me, he gonna do it for you. You are very pretty. Thank you. All right, let's talk about how do you like Houston is vibing. Was filming stressful? Fuck yeah, filming still stressful. Y'all, that's why I said I gotta do a YouTube, because I want you guys to know everything. Like, from me falling out with Suki and them orchestrating this whole thing, from this thing with my sister and Shay, like just everything with Love and Hip Hop, I just feel like I need to make a YouTube and like say what really be happening, like what's really going on. I feel like that's what I should do. But I am gonna do it. And when I do it, it's gonna ruffle feathers. Damn, I kind of want to film alone. I don't want nobody in here while I'm talking. Hold on. I'm gonna open the door for him. I'm gonna let him know. Flo is still on the show, yep. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Well, I'm doing a story time on TikTok. I kind of don't. But, this is a balcony right here.
Can I jump over the balcony?
What you mean? Boy, they know you here. What do you mean? Just walk through. Talking about jump over.
Wait, oh, it's a walkthrough back
Yeah.
there. Oh, I thought
But they said if you smoke back here, they're gonna take my deposit. There's a whole balcony.
They probably watch it like a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Or it's probably cameras out here. I don't know, but just be careful. It's actually designated smoking areas. Thank you for the drink. If you want to roll one on the side for me, I would love that. Be the joint. I'm not gonna take. All right, my bad, y'all. Okay, coming like grown women teens. So we ain't coming here up and tell this story because, you know, Kelvin came back and I just don't want him waiting out here by himself. He came here to, you know, support me. Y'all, let's go get this story. Shut up. He's a Scorpio. All right, bet. Let me just tell the story without even looking at the comments because I'm finna run through this real quick. And you know, do you like Saucy? He vibing. I feel like Saucy be being mean to, well, I can't say multiple people. I just saw him being mean to this lady who ain't got no teeth. Like, trying to laugh at her and be funny. And I thought he was a cool nigga. But I knew Saucy before. Well, I don't know him personally, but I had met him and had, like, conversations with him before he started getting close with JT and Carisha. He used to do makeup in Tallahassee. He was supposed to do my makeup. Yeah, I'm here in Miami right now because they booked my flight to come here to do green screen. So, yeah, same thing. All right. You're so genuine, and I know that. Thank you. I love you too, Erica. I love you down real bad. All right, boom. Let's get it cracking. You know, she called me, whatever. She's telling me all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, she's an honest woman. I like her, and I'm going to continue, you know, having this bond with her because she's a big girl. She's black. She's beautiful. She made good music, and, yeah, I just liked her. So I started doing her hair for free. No flat rate price. I just told her she could tip me if she wants to. And it'll be like $40 here and there. You know, like, but I was just grateful to, you know, help her with the experience. Because when I first got on Love and Hip Hop, I had a friend who was doing my hair. But she would charge me literally every single time. Even though she knew that production was like changing up my hairstyles every 2-3 days. She did not care. She would still charge me. This is somebody who I grew up with, who taught me how to drive, who was living at my mom's house for 2-3 years when I was staying with my mom. So it's just like, that person I ended up stopped talking to or whatever. Well, she stopped talking to me because I found a new hairstylist while I was filming, but she didn't know that hairstylist presented a brand ambassador contract for me, and that's how me and that hairstylist started being close. It wasn't no funny stuff. I wasn't trying to be weird. That's how we ended up falling out. I'm finna charge my phone. 5% is not enough to tell y'all what happened. So boom. All right, so boom. Yeah, so the dump started telling me all this stuff that they telling me. She like, oh, nah, she's so cool. Like, she's just like a breath of fresh air. When me and her was friends, it wasn't like, oh, I'm just being friends with her because she's fat. She's funny and she's cool. So it was just like, you know, everything was going by smooth. So it was one time she asked me to do her hair. When she asked me to do her hair, we was at the hotel and we was just all talking. And she was telling me, she was like, oh, now that we not on camera, I gotta ask you something. I'm like, what? She's like, oh, why you don't just leave Kelvin? I'm like, girl, I love him. And she's like, oh, okay, I thought you was just like she basically was responding on some shit like, oh, I thought you was just like, you know, playing. Like, it was just like, I don't know. I guess she didn't take the relationship serious. I don't know what it was, but she basically said she was holding back during filming because she really wanted to tell me to leave that nigga. And she don't want to look green. But she's like, oh, yeah, you should leave that nigga. Girls, niggas out here. I'll put you down with a nigga and da-da-da-da. That's what she was telling me. So that's when I'm like, girl, I'm laughing it off. But I'm like, nah. So then she started telling, for some reason, she started telling me, the girl who was doing her makeup, and the nigga who was in there, it was a gay boy. She started telling us, she's like, oh, yeah, basically she was talking about her nigga. I'm not gonna do too much. It's like, I don't want to disrespect nobody by saying my truth, because I want to say what I really heard, but I don't want y'all to think like, oh yeah, I'm bashing her and her nigga. Like, basically she told me some shit that her nigga was doing. Like, okay, I gotta tell y'all, because Love and Hip Hop didn't show y'all everything when we was arguing. She told me that her and her nigga went to a gas station. They went to a gas station. He went inside with her money to put gas in the car. So as he's going inside or whatever, she was inside the car. He asked her if she was coming. She said no. So as he was going inside or whatever, he laughing with the dimes. He taking his time. So she sees that, and she goes in there, and he doesn't notice. So after he's done with the girls, he go pump the gas, and then she go to the thing. And basically what she said was, as soon as she went up to the cash register, the girls was like, oh, you know him, right? Ain't you his mom? Like, basically as if like the nigga already introduced that. Like, I don't know if the girls already asked who that was, and he just blatantly said, like, you know, that was the mom, whatever. So that's what this situation was. Like, that's what that situation was. She was basically saying that he told the girls at the gas station that he's single and that's his mom, and then I guess the money that she gave him to give gas, he let the girls keep the change. It was a little bit of money, but he let the girls keep the change. So when I'm hearing this, I'm like, oh, I don't like him. Like, I just feel like he's not right. You know, y'all know how y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know how I am, but I like to keep it a buck. I don't care if it makes you uncomfortable. Like, I'm like, like, I don't fuck with that. Like, I feel like he fake. I feel like he's a user. She also told me that, so Love and Hip Hop had got them a hotel while they were filming. She told me that he went downstairs to the lady who worked at the front desk, showed the lady at the front desk his Love and Hip Hop schedule, and was like, oh yeah, I work for Love and Hip Hop. I'm one of the Love and Hip Hop stars, and I'm trying to talk to you. What's your number? So she found the front desk agent number in his phone, and she called downstairs because she was going like, I'm like, bitch, I would have got her fired. She like, yeah, I was about to, but when I called her, she was copping plea. And then that's when she showed me that he showed her the schedule and he was trying to talk to her. That was another thing that she told me. And then there was another thing where she was just like, some personal girl stuff, like her just saying like she got back at him and slept with his op or whatever. It was just something like that. So we were just getting into it, but it wasn't just me there. Like, we was just all talking. So boom, fast forward, we doing scenes, you know, me and her becoming friends. She's calling me bestie, and you know, like, we just being cool or whatever. So I sent her, production told me they want me and her to do a song. I sent her this song. She never, like, she responded, but she responded like 2 days later. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, bestie, I was moving around, I'm finna get on the song now, send me the beat. And then once she did that, like, once she took a long time to respond for that, but she was writing me back to back for everything else, I kind of in my head knew, like, oh, she think that she's better. Like, she thinks she bigger than the program. Because why would she not respond to a feature that we doing if mainly your scenes on the show is you interacting with me and you close because we two big girls, and it's like, of course it would make sense for us to make a song and you acting weird. But mind you, I'm not surprised, because every time I try to do a song with a dom, every time I try to do a song with a female rapper, it always go buzz. Like, y'all hoes is haters. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Y'all jealous of me. I don't give a fuck. Y'all jealous of my pen. Y'all jealous of the way that I move. I don't care if I rap about fucking bitches, niggas, hoes be jealous of me. And we just gonna make that clear, and I'm gonna stand confident in that, because it's not gonna go away. They're gonna keep treating me some type of way. And I honestly, I don't care no more. I lost my passion for music, because music is too much to music is too much. Like, I've been making music since 2015. Ain't shit shake. And I feel like I don't got time for that shit no more. I'm sorry. Like, I make music for myself. I don't make music to put out and it's like, oh, this about to be big, this about to blow up. No, because when I give people good quality music, nothing happens. Nobody don't support. Nobody don't, especially Miami. That's why I moved the fuck out of Miami, because Miami is just a toxic, how you call it, depressing ass place. Like, it's not one time that since I moved from Houston, I come back down here that I have not been sad. Every time I come back down from Houston is some sad shit, because of just this environment, everything is toxic. So anyways, boom, let's get into it. So boom, me and her, Rada. How are you on Hot Topic? We cool, but I just feel like people only fuck with me for the show benefit. Like, even with, well, I'm not saying, you know, she got a storyline with Trina, whatever. She under Trina. She's Trina supported.
All right, guys, so leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the situation that Zoey was saying about Chyng Diamond, and I'll catch y'all next time with a brand new video. Bye.